Oh, hi! Welcome to Chefing TV Presents Big Meals from Tiny Spaces. I'm your host, Glenn Nicola, and I'm going to be making a bunch of great stuff for you, so stay tuned. And today, we're going to be doing a chicken stir fry, and this is from a suggestion from a viewer. So, yes, we do listen, so please do feel free to send in your suggestions. We'll be more than happy to do them if we can. And the chicken stir fry is very simple. You just basically need chicken. I'm going to use frozen vegetables. I've pre-cooked some rice only because it takes so long. And it's going to be awesome. So when we come back, I'll start with that. I have all of our vegetables now. We have snow peas, bok choy, a teriyaki sauce, the chicken, and bean sprouts and oil. Now we're going to get to cooking. Put a little oil in the pan. We're going to start with the chicken first. The reason why we start with the chicken first is because that takes the longest. Then we're going to cook that real quick. Then we're going to take it off. Then we're going to cook the vegetables. Then we're going to add the chicken back in, and then we're going to add the sauce at the last. And that's going to be the procedure. And then just take the chicken, pour it into the pan. I want to talk a minute about cross-contamination. When dealing with chicken or raw meat or raw egg for that matter, you always want to wash your hands in between steps. You don't want to let the raw touch the cooked. You always want to keep your hands washed, keep your area clean. It's very, very, very important. Now with the implements of destruction, you want to move it all around. It doesn't have to be in constant motion. I'm going to add a little garlic and Italian seasoning. Adds just a little bit of flavor. Garlic's actually used quite a bit in Oriental style cooking. Now if you have a wok, of course, go ahead and use a wok. But you don't really need one. Just any skillet will actually work for stir fry. The thing with a wok is that the way that it's made is that as it's cooked, you move it up the sides and it stays there, and it's still cooked but at a lower temperature. And down at the base, at the bottom of the bowl, it's actually the hottest, and that's where you do all your main cooking. It's starting to caramelize now. See that nice caramelization starting? All right, now we're going to take this off because it's done. And we're going to set it to the side, and we're going to return it back after we do the vegetables. And we're going to add just a touch more oil. Slowly. There you go. Put it back on the heat. Let that new oil heat up a little bit. Then you want to put whatever's going to take the longest in first. So we're going to put in the bean sprouts. And cook those real quick. Those start to cook down a little bit. Then you're going to put in the bok choy. And as you can see, it's starting to wilt down a little bit. But it's fast enough to where it'll cook on the outside and be nice and tender on the inside, not overcook, which is the whole object of stir fry. And then the snow peas. Let those cook. And I'm going to add some Chinese style frozen vegetables. Time to add back in the chicken. Mix all that together. And then you mix it all together. Now the one last thing we need to do is add the most important part, and that's the sauce. It doesn't need to be drowning in it. There's enough liquid that gets released with the veggies that will thin down that teriyaki sauce. And I'll have all the amounts for a serving for 4 up on the website. That marry together. Turn down the temp a little bit. And let it set. And that is chicken stir fry. My way anyway. Make it any way you like. Again, you can put in beef, pork, chicken, seafood. For seafood you want a lighter sauce, more like a clear sauce, butter based with cornstarch. It's real good. The stir fry is done. We have the stir fry. And we have the rice over here. And all you do is just put on your base of rice, then cover it with as much or as little of the stir fry as you want. Enjoy. And this is a very healthy way. If you want, you can buy pre-cooked, pre-sliced chicken breast or whole chicken breast, and then you just slice it up, boneless, skinless chicken breast, and you can slice that up. You just start, instead of having to debone it, you just cut it up, put it right into the pan, and you just go for it. It's a very quick, very nutritious meal, and I hope you all enjoy it. So that's our recipe for today. And if you have any suggestions, feel free to email us at chef@cheffingtv.com. We would love to hear from you, and let me know what you think about the program, any suggestions on recipes. We'd be more than happy to make them for you. You all have a great day now.